Friends, today I am here to tell you something very important. I want to talk a little bit about color differences in the major name brands between the fiber types. So if you wear major name brand wigs, I'm talking Jon Renau today, but Jon Renau, Ellen Villa, Raquel Welch, any of the major name brands that carry wigs in regular synthetic, heat-friendly synthetic, and human hair, and they name the colors the same. This video is for you because there's something very important you need to know coming up. My name is Denise. I'm also known as Hey Wig Sister on Instagram and Facebook. I'm partnering with name brand Wigs to bring you this video. They sent me all three of these so I could review them, and specifically in these colors so that I could do this comparison. I did a similar video about 4 years ago now, and I was shocked at the time. I had no idea that this could happen. When you see a color name from a brand, you have, I think, a reasonable expectation that it's going to be pretty consistent from wig to wig, irrespective of the type of fiber the wig has. What I mean by that is the wig on my head is Jon Renau Haute. I've seen it pronounced a lot of different ways. I think it's Haute, H-A-U-T-E, and this is in the color Midnight Cocoa. The code for that is, it's a lot of numbers and I have trouble with numbers, FS4/33/30A, and this is in heat-friendly synthetic fibers. Versus Kristen, also a Jon Renau wig, same color, regular synthetic fibers, and then the wild card, 𝘮𝘬𝘢. Look at how different 𝘮𝘬𝘢 is. 𝘮𝘬𝘢 is a human hair wig from Jon Renau. This is in the same exact color as the other two. So I have a couple of segments I'm going to show you now. I have one downstairs in my office where I film a lot of my reviews. So that one is in indoor light, and then I have a segment in outdoor light so that you can see very well how these colors present. Right now, this color in my viewfinder is presenting much darker. You can't really see the red very well on this one. And that, my friends, is the challenge with videos, because you never know what the lighting is and how it's impacting color. I'm standing in front of a giant window. I have no unnatural light on me. It's all outdoor light. But this is very different from how it looks in actual outdoor light and in my office. So without further ado, let's take a look at these three side by side. All right, so we have got, in order of fiber, synthetic, heat-friendly synthetic, human hair. They've actually done a really good job of keeping the color pretty consistent between the synthetic and the heat-friendly synthetic, which is in the middle. So I don't see a ton of difference. Some colors, there is a lot more difference between those two, but I think that they've been working on it over the years and have gotten a lot better. The human hair is the one that's really quite different. As you can see, it's a lot more red. It has much less of the dark brunette. Let me just kind of go over so that you can see. Very heavily highlighted, a lot of red. The brunette is not as prominent or as dark at all. So that's the three side by side. All right, and just a quick outside look. So we've got regular synthetic, heat-friendly synthetic, human hair. So the heat-friendly synthetic's in the middle. And again, even in outdoor light, you can see that the synthetic and the heat-friendly synthetic are so close that I would say that there's no difference. Because even if you can see a tiny bit of difference right now, which I really can't, you would never see them side by side, so nobody would notice. But that human hair out here, that's a really good look at how much more red, more warm, how much less of the dark brown there really is. Really hope this is helping you guys. To wrap up, my goal in making this video is not to put Jon Renau down or anything like that. It's really just to bring awareness to my wig sisterhood, because I remember very well what it was like to be a new wig wearer, when I was terrified of everything, when I didn't know if I was even putting the wig on my head correctly, and how little I understood about the wig wearing journey, how hard it was. And my number one goal, I love doing wig reviews and I think they're very important. I really do. But my number one goal is to help you suffer less than many do on this journey than I did, because I want you to understand all of these little things. The fact that hand-tied features like a lace front could vary from wig to wig. Where the highlight placement is could vary from wig to wig. And if you ever find yourself purchasing wigs in different types of fibers from the same brand, it's just important to know that there can be variation. If I were you, I would work as hard as you can to get really flexible with color, because that's the hardest part. And until you're really flexible, where, you know, if I'm loving this wig and I buy this one, generally for me, where I am today, 6 years into my journey, I would be able to wear this one and it would be fine. I wasn't that way in the beginning, so I had to work toward that. So if you're not there, I recommend that you purchase from a retailer with a return policy that allows you to return if it doesn't work for you. And Name Brand Wigs has a return policy and they will work with you. And I would even encourage you to reach out and ask questions before making a purchase if you're really nervous. Just be aware this can happen. And eventually it will get easier. Have a good day.
Hey friends, thanks so much for watching. Here are a few videos I think you might enjoy. Go ahead and click on one and watch.